Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Welcome back. This is the second hour of News and Views on Salam Media, and this is where we welcome to the show our listeners from Polokwane on One Nation FM. We do hope that you're going to enjoy the second hour of the show. We will be viewing a video clip from African Muslim agencies. They have a wonderful clip for us to be viewing. It's about spearheading very crucial humanitarian aid. So we'll take a look at that clip at about 10 to 10. Also on the show, we'll talk with Ubaidullah. He's a registered nurse, but also the founder of Murals for Gaza. He's based in the Western Cape. But first up, we'll talk with Maulana Tahir Cornelson. He is the co-imam of Stellenbosch Hujjatul Islam Jama'ah, and he's here to share with us their focus on solidarity with the Palestinian people, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to the program, Maulana Tahir Cornelson. Lovely talking with you this morning.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Yes, it's an honor to be on your show, as it came very unexpectedly last night that I'll have to be on the show and give some, feedback with regards to what role do we play on this side in the town of Stellenbosch with regards to standing in solidarity with the Palestinians.
And rightly so, that all of us as Muslims and as human beings, Muslims first, and of course, human beings, need to recognize the situation for what it is. And it is a wholesale genocide, which seems as if the rest of the world have decided to be silent on it for whatever their reasons might be. Whether they are friends of America, Israel, or the UK, or whether they believe that they are superior to us brown and black people because they're white supremacists. But be that as it may, that's an interview for a different time. Let's understand what the community, how big is the community, the Muslim community in Stellenbosch?
Yeah, as you know, the town of Stellenbosch, even if we look at our masjid was established in 1897. And currently, as the years went by, we are standing on about 600 families that is currently staying, Muslim families staying in Stellenbosch. It started off in those years as a very small community, but as the years, went by, we grew and we grew generation after generation, alhamdulillah. And due to the fact that it is a university town also, we, especially on a Friday, our Jummahs and all the people that are working from outside, it is a very big, the mosque itself takes a large, about to 600 to 800 people. And also over the years, we had to, make how can I say, we had to make the masjid bigger. We had to, put a lot of extensions as the community itself, it grew. And also because of the town being a university town and a lot of people from outside working here in Stellenbosch. So any news or any information that we give, it reaches a lot of people at this stage.
Alhamdulillah, and as you've indicated, it is a university town. The well-known University of Stellenbosch is obviously right there. That also means that you have young people from very diverse nationalities, cultures, and religions. And that makes your role that much more important regarding Dawah is concerned, and also regarding the narrative, the Palestinian narrative that goes out into non-Muslim communities, very especially young, impressionable minds. And also taking into account that the genocidal propaganda machine works absolutely overtime and spews out a lot of false information. So people like you and the Jamaat is crucial to get the correct narrative out to not only Muslims but non-Muslims as well.
Yes, definitely. for us as a small community that grew in, we grew, let me say, in the last 20 years, we have grown very much. And so for us, especially being as I mentioned, a university town, they also have like an organization, if I can put it that way, like the Muslim Students Association, and they also play a very important role, especially in this time of the whole Palestinian issue, the genocide atrocities that's occurring there, and they also spread it from their side in conjunction with the masjid. They work hand in hand in order to get the message out to the people and even in our communities. And for us as a Muslim community, um, in our communities where we stay, we are very close to our non-Muslims, like neighbors, etc. And as you also have mentioned, that the message can go out very strongly to them as well, because we are from those years as our fathers and even our grandmothers, like how they relate, and due to their, their marriages, that sometimes the husband is not or was not even a Muslim, but they still have families that are non-Muslim as well. So the message can go through very strongly with regards to this atrocities and all this war and injustice that has been done to the Palestinian people. So with regards to that, we have actually in, the Paul Muslim community, which is about 20 kilometers from here, all over the Buland area, they have had their marches, and this Saturday we're having one big march. We call it the Winelands, the Winelands regions. So we're having a one big march on Saturday, the whole Winelands area, in solidarity with Palestine, inshallah.
Alhamdulillah. Do you believe that people are looking forward to attending this march? Are you busy preparing placards, flags, etc.? Is there lots of activity and excitement about it?
Yes, definitely. We have started off with there's a Professor Yusuf Chikte, who's in the health department here in the university, and he's a very experienced person, and he's also some activist in the Palestinian organization. So he will be. We're starting off with a khutbah on Friday, where he will give us the all the information, what exactly is happening with regards to the health system and everything that is taking place on that side in Palestine. And to the build up of that, we will have the march on Sunday, where everybody is already. We have advertised it already about a week ago. So inshallah, with all the Winelands people, Paul, Worcester, Strand, and surroundings, and even the people from Cape Town, when they come out, inshallah, we will have quite a big impact with this march, as it is now in the town of Stellenbosch, inshallah.
I mean, we are familiar with Professor Chikte. He's been a guest on the show
Okay.
quite a number of times, Alhamdulillah. And of
Alhamdulillah.
course, very,
Alhamdulillah.
very pro-Palestine. So yes, we
Yes.
are aware of him. You did, the march is on Saturday, the 23rd of December. Am I right?
Yes.
You,
The
yeah,
23rd of
okay.
December, Saturday.
Okay, so where's the community congregating? Where's the march going to be headed for? And how long do you think it's going to take? And after the march, I suppose pre the march, you're going to have a discussion. And after the march, are you still going to talk?
Yes. All the details are not yet, but we will. It is a place called Bird Street, I think. They will start from that point and move upwards. I think if it's the town hall, if you can call it that. But more detail will be supplied by us, by Professor, on Friday, inshallah. And we have already started. The people started making their placards and all the amenities that they have to, because it has to be in conjunction with the regulations of the municipality as well. So he will give us much more detail on Friday. As I said, even this interview was only done, confirmation was done last night. So inshallah, everything will go smooth from here, because we had Professor on to come from last week already, but now everything is in place. And the march, inshallah, a lot of people from Stellenbosch, like if if we followed it, that big march in Cape Town in November, somewhere. There's a lot of our people that goes out. So I told them even last night that we don't need any placards. Our placards are ready, and we are quite ready for the march, inshallah.
Amin thumma amin. Tell me, Maulana, being a university town, it must be very, very quiet in Stellenbosch this time of year till the universities reopen again. Uh, in light of that, are you expecting a big enough crowd to attend the protest
Yo,
march in
definitely,
solidarity with
definitely,
Palestine?
yes, definitely, inshallah. Because, like I said, it's not only for Stellenbosch alone. The message went out on social media. The people of Paul, Worcester, as I said, Strand, definitely will join us, and even the people of Cape Town. Like I said, likewise, it's no use that we have our small marches here, and the people in Cape Town, especially, their constituencies, they are a lot bigger than us. So we rather join them. Like recently in November, at the beginning of November, Alhamdulillah, we went with the IDP on a trip to Turkey, and we came to one of the mosques there, and we saw something outside and people were gathered, but we didn't know about that march. But after the Dhuhr Salah, when we came out, alhamdulillah, they started marching in the hundreds and thousands, down that street. I think it was on the television and everywhere in the social media as well. So alhamdulillah, it's no use, like I said, we had our small marches here all organized. We rather, if we hear about a march in Cape Town or in Mitchell's Plain or that side, then in Paarl, then we join that marches up. So definitely they will come to this side, in the Stellenbosch side. And as you have mentioned also, the students are gone. But definitely when they see this, because as I said earlier, they work in conjunction with the Hujjatul Islam Jama'ah, and everything that they have or any programs that they run, we not advertise it, we announce it from our side in the Jummah, etc. So definitely we expect quite a few people, inshallah, to come and join us in solidarity with Palestine, inshallah.
I hope this is not going to be the first and only march in Stellenbosch. I also hope and pray that, inshallah, once the students get back to university, that you'll have another big march, because we want to conscientize the non-Muslim students as well about the plight of the Palestinian people.
Oh, yes, definitely. If that is why, as I said, this march in conjunction with the Paarl Muslim Jama and with the Professor Yusuf Chikte, who is a local professor here, not a local, but he's a professor here at the university, we will definitely, ask his advice and when is the right time. And it's very quickly, as you said, when the students get back, they have their own organization. We will definitely have another march, inshallah, in the near future, especially when everybody is back now.
Can you tell me what sort of khutbahs and talks were given at the masjid from the start of this genocide? Because we're very dependent, the community is very dependent on the ulama bodies and Maulanas like yourselves to get these very pertinent messages across. What have you covered thus far?
Yes, Alhamdulillah. I thought the question like that will come, and I actually and I took out my khutbas. As we are,
Alhamdulillah.
as you see, I'm the co-imam, so I
Yes.
don't speak every week. It's like alternate, myself and Maulana Shakir, who is the resident imam as well. He speaks one week, and then it's my turn. And through the month, we get a guest as well. But in any case, as I look at this, the one khutbah that I have right in front of me, it was done very early in November, where we, under the topic that what is happening in Gaza right now. So it is only here that the khutbah reads, it is estimated that by now only 9,000, or by now 9,061 Palestinians, including 3,600, have been killed. That was at that time, and the first khutbah was Tufan al-Aqsa. That was also in October, just after 7th of October, when it just started. So myself, if I look at it, I had about 4 khutbas, Friday khutbas since
Alhamdulillah.
that time. And Imam Maulana Shakir as well must have had also 3, 4. And even our guest that we had in, Mufti Yaqub from the Buland Islamic Council, he also came in as a guest and gave also a very, very good, a khutbah with regards to what is currently happening in Palestine at that time when he came. So if we look at the khutbahs here, just myself, I already had about 3 to 4 khutbahs. And Mona Shakir must have had the same 6, 7. So for the duration, Alhamdulillah, with of the conflict or the war that is happening in Palestine, we have been constantly, making awareness of the situation or the current situation on the day, and using the mimbar as a means of communicating with the people. Alhamdulillah.
Subhanallah, wonderful. Please keep it up. Can I just ask you one more question before I let you go? What is the reason for Stellenbosch having you as a co-imam? Is the masjid way too small? Why do you have this situation?
Oh, God, yes. As as a co-imam is mainly for the, to divide the khutbahs up. But my main purpose in Stellenbosch is the ta'aleem side, meaning the teaching side. So I'm the principal of the madrasa as well, and also alternate on khutbahs every second Friday, and doing the night classes for adults as well in the evening. So for the one imam to just man the masjid is very important, to be there for the 5 time daily prayers, and myself as being in charge of the education of the children and even the adults. So that is why, and if the imam is not there, then I am there, and they don't need to look for someone. So that's why a co-imam has been appointed about 2 years ago.
Makes
Myself now.
perfectly good sense. Alhamdulillah. Keep up the great work. Thank you indeed for talking with us this
Alhamdulillah.
morning. Keep us in your du'as. Keep the Palestinians in your continuous du'as. Inshallah, Allah take this afat away from them. And you go well. Assalamu alaikum.
Alhamdulillah. Again, shukran for allowing us, the Khudzatul Islam Jama'ah, to share a few words on this platform, and it's very much appreciated by us. And definitely we will continue making dua and stay in solidarity with the Palestinian people, inshallah. And please don't forget us in your
Ameen.
duas as well, inshallah.
Ameen.
Jazakumullahu khair. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Subhanallah. Ameen, Ameen, Thumma Ameen. It is exactly 9:36. News and views on Salam Media. Our next guest, obviously, is Ubaidullah Khirdin. He's a registered nurse and founder of Murals for Gaza.